everybody, and welcome back to another video on my channel, as promised, on this wobbly table that's doing my head in. And crinkly baby wipes, also doing my head in. Do you know what? One of the most difficult things about having a family and children and all this, you know, just like being a person with people in your life, is sharing space. Even though they're your kids, like sharing space with your husband and kids is actually quite stressful. That's a whole other video in itself, eh? Sorry, is my chair really creaky? It actually is. Do you know what? Can you tell? I'm like trying my hardest not to be all over the place in these videos, but the more I try, the more all over the place everything is. By the way, I dyed my hair red. Can you see? Like, it's really quite red at the top, and then at the bottom it's kind of like gone darker because obviously I had a darker dye there. It looked really nice the other day, especially when I had like my makeup on and stuff. You know, I looked really nice. And as you can see, I'm wearing an I Like Me t-shirt to try and match it, but it's just not, it's not the vibe. Stop. TikTok reference. Okay, so this is actually my second attempt filming this video. I literally just tried filming it on my iPhone and then it died on me. My iPhone didn't die, sorry, it just decided it doesn't have memory, and I'm just like, I just bought memory, why are you doing this to me? But I don't have it in me to try and figure it out. You know what I mean? Like the technical side of things, it's just not in me. You know, I haven't got no patience. This whole week, I have been thinking about age, my age in particular, and how I have only just come back to YouTube, you know, obviously uploading regularly after taking about 6 months to a year off or something. And like the first thing that people notice is how much older I look, unfortunately. That's what a lot of the comments are saying. Or maybe it's not a lot of the comments, but it's definitely enough to stand out to me. You know, there's a lot of, oh my God, you've aged. Oh my God, you look so old. Oh my God, what happened to her? Oh my God, you've gone old. Oh my God. And you know, you're right, I have. You know, I'm actually 32 and a half. I'm basically 33. I mean, I'm gonna be 33 inshallah in June. So yes, I have become older. I am not in my early 20s anymore. No, I am not. And you know, I am not going to be ever again. In fact, I'm just going to get older. As each day goes by, I just get older. And I've got two options in life. Do I chase my youth? Waste time chasing my youth? Or do I just embrace the fact that I'm getting older? A lot of us will know what it feels like to have that urgency and that feeling that you're racing against time. And really, if you want to deep it, you can put a stop to that by just not doing it. As much as I am getting older and there are more lines on my face and I'm not youthful looking, I still think I look fine. Don't worry about me. Okay, I have never felt this good in my entire life. I've never been this fit in my life. I think I am 100% a baddie. Most of the women I meet who are in their 30s are loving it. And they've all realized that actually, this place that we're in our 30s or mid-30s or whatever, it's not as scary as we once thought it would be. You know, you spend so much of your 20s worrying and shitting yourself about when you get to 30 or when you get to 40 or whatever. But then when you get there, actually you're way more at peace in your head. And so you're way more content. And these things like looking older don't really get to you as much as they did when you were 20. Having said that, obviously, when I read comments like, oh my God, you're getting older, oh my God, you've aged so much, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it does upset me. It is very easy to let it get you down. But you just gotta remind yourself, that's what's supposed to happen in life. Time doesn't go backwards, it goes forward. And with time comes knowledge, comes wisdom, comes happiness, comes finding yourself, comes knowing what you want more and more, comes cutting out the bullshit, cutting out toxic people, knowing what you want for your future, more business savvy, loads of things. There's so many benefits to getting older, guys. And either you chase your youth and waste time by literally spending hours on Google finding what creams reduce your wrinkles, booking Botox appointments, by the way. I'm not doing this random video to shit on people who are chasing their youth, because hey, that is also me. Just in January, I had my last Botox appointment. But I think one of the reasons I've been thinking about this a lot is because I've had Botox a few times. And what Botox does, it doesn't get rid of any wrinkles that are already there. Whatever is set on your face is just there. You can like reduce the look of them, but they're all still gonna be there. You can like blur them out with creams and shit, but it's gonna be there, right? Is it basically paralyzes your muscles in your face so that you can't make those expressions and you can't make those lines any deeper. Well, you can make them deeper, but it just slows that process down. That's what Botox does. And then Botox obviously is used for other things like an eyebrow lift or whatever. So if you look closely, I'm coming at you with this video with no filter, no makeup, absolutely nothing on my face, mate, okay? This is at the end of the day, a day filled with food, gym, and socializing. It's a Sunday, by the way. And going to the supermarket, doing chores, things like that. This is what I look like at the end of the day. And I'm happy with it, you know. You know, even my skin is not the best it's been, like spots that pop up, you know, random rashes I get from the cats, or bumpy forehead. If I just bring you closely, I literally want to show you everything, because the shit that you see on Instagram is just not achievable, bro. It is not achievable, and the quicker you realize that, the quicker you will stop wasting time trying to attain something that is just not sustainable. Back to my thought process with the Botox. So I had my last Botox thingy at the beginning of January. And when I've had Botox before, it usually lasts me like 6 months to a year even. But for some reason, this one is just not lasting as long. I know the reason. It's because I work out so much. The more you work out, the shorter your Botox will last, or however you want to word that, but you know what I mean. And I'm just thinking, well, if I only just had it in January, it's only just going to be March now. I'm not seriously getting it again after 2 months, am I? Because that's just too quick for me. Why don't I just need to scrap Botox altogether, perhaps, and just not be scared about the lines that form in my face. Because, like, look, if I want to be surprised, I have to go, oh my God, wow. This is just me doing it gently. Can't see anything, but me like giving it my all is like, ooh, and there's lines. Maybe just let it happen. I'm not saying don't take care of your skin and use good skincare. What I'm saying is, why are we always trying to rewind time? Why is it a bad thing? Like, it literally is, why is it deemed like age, like, why? I mean, I know why, everything's money in it, but it's so frustrating. And really, if I was just able to let go of this, I know I'd feel free. But in this industry, it is hard to it's hard to not want to keep looking like you did when you started. But, you know, it's inevitable that we are going to change. We're going to look different. If I look the same, it would be fine. There are people that are, but the point is, if I don't, what's the big deal? So normally I get my Botox for this frown thingy here. As you can see, I can't frown. And I get it for my crow's feet, which are just lines I get when I really grin. And then I get it for those ones that you saw up here. What I've noticed, can you tell, like when I smile, hee hee hee, ha ha ha, I'm laughing, ha ha ha. I don't look right. Like, I look almost like there's no life behind my eyes. Like there's no, I feel like it makes me like not look like Dina when she's laughing. And it's so mad because before I got this Botox in January, I hadn't had Botox for 1 year, and all of the movement in my face was back, and I could see my lines when I made expressions. But every time I looked in the mirror and I caught myself laughing, I was like, yeah, that's me, that's what I look like. But every time I get the Botox where it kind of doesn't give me that smile line, especially that one there, it makes me look, I'm smiling like, hee hee, like I don't look happy. Like I don't look like it's a genuine laugh, which is strange to me. For me to look at my reflection and feel like it's a stranger looking back is quite a sad thing to allow yourself to feel in order to save a few wrinkles. Now, I'm saying all this, but don't judge me if I do decide to go get Botox, you know, in June or July. I may well do. It's not an easy process to stop, really. What else could we call it? Like, I feel like saying aging is just not positive anymore. Like, it doesn't have any positive connotations. I need to call it something like gaining experience. One of the reasons I started to think about this is because obviously I had the Botox, but then I started to notice this situation around my mouth here. Like these lines. I don't know if my face has gone more gaunt. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's weight loss, because I know I haven't lost weight, but I may have potentially lost weight on my face, but not anywhere else, if that makes sense. That might be from doing a lot of exercise. It might be just because I'm getting older, which was never there before. And I think I noticed it because somebody commented on it, most likely, because before that I literally don't take a lot of notice, except for when I'm filming a video and I've got the flip screen up. Like, I'm constantly messing with my hair and like doing a check to make sure, you know. But in real life, like, I don't really look that closely. Or maybe I do and I'm just oblivious. You know what, I don't even know. But I wanted to make this video with nothing on my face. And I actually wanted to bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see everything. And you can just understand that this is, most people have gorgeous things on their face. It's called texture, lines, just normal stuff. Like, look, this is my eye situation, okay? If I bring you even closer. Under my eyes, I have permanent lines here. I've had them since, gosh, I don't know, literally forever, and they're from smiling. Or maybe they're not, they're just, I don't know what they're from. They're just my eyes, isn't it, whatever. This is what my eyes look like when I smile. Normally these lines go all the way to here. Like, if you, yeah, here you go. Let me smile really hard, hold up. Can you see the lines? They go all the way to there usually. If you look at my nose, there are big pores, blackheads, all of that good stuff. I have a fuzzy little mustache on my top lip that most people tell me to get rid of, and I'm just like, I just don't care enough, man. I don't care enough to sit there and wax this tiny little hairs off. I used to wax it off, but I just can't be asked, man. I can't be bothered. Why do we have to do so much shit to our face? Why do we have to do this? For who? Who is it for? I mean, if it's for yourself and you feel good, do it. But I have decided I am just gonna stop letting this stuff stress me out. I need to embrace the aging situation. End of the day, I'm gonna be 33. If you're gonna continue seeing me on the internet into 40, I'm gonna look different. Imagine if I'm still online when I'm 40 and you've watched me for all these years. That is some memories we've created. If I don't look different, that's a bit weird. I mean, if you hadn't noticed next to my mustache, obviously these are the new lines. Mouth lines, I'm not sure what they're called. These are some new spots that I have. Over here is some freckle situation. And then I have some, I don't know, they're not spots, but they're like, what is that called when you have, you know, just like some bumpy skin. I mean, as long as I keep my skin clean to the best of my ability, I don't really want to obsess about these things. Let me bring you around to here, actually, this side, which is quite a sensitive area for me. Can you see in the light? It gets red and bumpy very easily around here, and I've had that hairline and jaw acne flare-ups ever since I was a teenager, and they've never gone. I used to think it's because of wearing my headscarf really tight around my jaw, but you know, I haven't worn a headscarf on a day-to-day basis like that for years now, and it hasn't gone away. So I think it's just something that I get, you know? I genuinely think it's time that we celebrated getting older. We celebrated people who are older, because there's the beauty in age. And until you get older and understand how we feel when we get older and how actually we feel much better, you won't understand where I'm coming from. And that's really all I wanted to say. I just really wanted to show you everything. Normally I go and get a lash lift. They're still a little bit lifted, but they're going quite flat now. And my eyes are just very, very bold. Like, this is just what I look like. Who cares? I am 32 and a half, and I will not look any younger than I do right now. So it's about time that you just got over it, and I did as well, okay? Like, beauty is so paired with youth, and the deeper you think about it, the actual weirder it gets, even with things like shaving and wanting smooth skin. These are all, I don't want to go down this route, but these are all beauty characteristics that we are trying to achieve that almost like women don't naturally have. Who naturally has that? If you think about it, it's kids that naturally have smooth skin, wrinkle-free skin, hairless skin. Okay, now if we deep that's some pedophilic beauty standards that we're all trying to achieve, mate. Let's just stop right there. Sorry, I'm on one today. I'm sure I've spoken about this before in a video. I'm sure I've like touched on it slightly. I'm just getting so frustrated with a lot of things. And one of them, you know, simple as it is my Botox running out. And I thought to myself, mate, either stop getting the Botox because it's running out quickly and you don't look like Dina with it. You look like a scary person trying to smile, like dead fish eyes, as my sister-in-law likes to say. Anyway, you should see how Charlie is laying down right now. Look at this. He is like a human. Hello, gorgeous big boy. Look how big he's gone. God, this guy was a kitten. I mean, he still is a kitten, but look how big. Wow. I'm really going to apologize if you could not keep up with whatever the hell I was saying. But, you know, I've told you I'm going to commit to uploading weekly. For how long, I don't know, but until I tell you otherwise, you know, it's whatever I feel like talking about. And I'm going to treat this channel like you were in my house and we were having a genuine chit chat, okay? Because otherwise, I can't keep up with it. Like, the next video might be cooking for all I know, or trying to cook, because you know how hard I find cooking. Woo! Do you know what? It's not the cooking that I find hard, it's the prep. Oh my days. Cooking is mind-blowing to me. Anyway, wanted to get that off my chest because it was the reoccurring thought that kept popping up in the week. And I thought, if I'm going to continue on YouTube, you just have to know that Dina is now in her 30s. She is not the one that you watched when, you know, you potentially were 12 and now you're 22. It is a different Dina. She's, you know, gained years on her life. You know, positive years and life experiences, and they show up on her face now. Don't expect anything else. I am who I am. This is how I look. If you want more content from me, I need to be comfortable in showing you all this. I need you to know how I look so that I can come on here more often. I'm chatting shit now. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? It's late. I need to do the school washing, but our washing machine broke. The worst thing about YouTube is editing your videos and having to listen to yourself for ages. Horrendous. Hello, Chapande. Hello. Don't be scared, Habibi. No. This is my big cat. Chappelin. Now, if anyone comments saying, oh, that's why you have bad skin, because you let your cat lick your face. No. We don't want that negativity here. We let our cats show affection. Anyway, it's exfoliation. Try it sometime. Anyway, goodbye from me, the mother of all cats. Yes, I am. I have 5. I want to get a 6th one, but Sid's like, are you mad? And I'm literally in my head like, you know what? I actually must be to be asking for a 6th cat.